Hello everyone, my name is 99 Sniper. I'm coming here live on Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. Last time we journeyed up to the mountains and managed to reunite with Eva. She managed to tell us the location where Sokolov was being held. Unfortunately, Snake found out that phase 2 was almost completed and everything was getting ready for success. However, it's still not too late. Eva told us the information of how we're going to break into Grozni Grad. Fortunately, she told us that's the only way to get to Sokolov. We have to be major clearance to enter. However, fortunately, Sokolov was being held in the west wing of Grozni Grad. However, Snake was running out of time, and fortunately we managed to gain access to the underground voltage, but we also encountered another Cobra unit known as the Fury. In the end, we managed to defeat him, and the only ones remaining left are the boss and the Sorrow. So hopefully we can eliminate those two and stop the Shagohod and deal with Volgin once and for all. However, it's still not done yet. Hopefully we can rescue Sokolov before it's too late. And we managed to infiltrate Groznygrad by stealing Major Rykov, who looks almost similar to Raiden from Metal Gear Solid 2, but it's not him. But fortunately we managed to steal his outfit and disguise perfectly as him. And that's where we last left off. Either way, with that said, let's begin. Alright, before I get started, and as you can see, my disguise is perfectly well good, because as you can see, no matter what I do to the enemies, even if I press this button, as you can see, I can keep pressing this multiple times.
Keep up the fine work, sir.
Yep, they have no idea that I'm in disguise.
tastes good. Sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
What's wrong? Keep up the fine work, sir.
What's wrong? Sir!
Alright, I think I have my fun now.
Sir.
Canceling the alert. Return to your position.
What's wrong?
Snake, that passageway leads to the West Wing, where Sokolov is being held captive. But the only ones who can open the door to the West Wing are those sentries there. The only way to get into the West Wing is to disguise yourself as Rykov and get the sentries to open the door for you. You should be able to fool them with that disguise. Pretend you're Rykov and get them to open the door. While you're disguised... What a strange coincidence, though.
Coincidence.
Well, Rykov's full name is Ivan Rydenovich Rykov.
And?
Ivan is the Russian equivalent of John, and a common nickname for John is Jack. You know, in Russian folklore, the youngest son in a family often receives the shabbiest treatment, but is actually cleverer than his brothers, and has the happiest ending of all. That son is usually named Ivan.
I don't have any brothers.
Really? I could have sworn you had several.
What?
Ah, your Rykov just... Your sensors... Snake, I don't recommend running around wildly. You need to determine when it's best to run and when it's best just to walk. Move the... With an equipped weapon...
When you get... You can capture...
Keep in mind that every...
Alright, before I continue, I just gotta do something. I just gotta let know something. Alright, there we go. Alright, just to be double check. All right, let's. All right, let's go.
What's wrong?
Snake, those sentries are the only ones who can open the door. You won't be able to get into the West Wing if you knock them all out. You'll just have to go someplace else and wait for new sentries to be posted.
We have an intruder. Support units, move
Sir. What's wrong? Thank you, sir.
Pardon me, sir.
Forgive me for troubling you, sir. Sir. Sir.
Here it is.
You can count on me. What about the philosopher's legacy?
I don't know anything about that. What are you? Are you trying to kill me?
What's the matter?
I know nothing, I swear it. No one but the Colonel knows of the legacy.
I see.
No, don't! Oh. Who's there? You're the man from the CIA. What are you doing here?
I told you before, didn't I? I'm going to get you out of here.
A man of honor, just like your commander. But I'm afraid you're too late.
Too late. Don't tell me. The Shagohods.
Exactly. The final preparations for Phase 2 are complete.
Sokolov, what exactly is Phase 2?
To put it in technical terms, it's a composite range extension system for medium-range ballistic missiles. The Shagohod was originally designed as a tank that could launch nuclear missiles from any type of terrain. There was just one problem we couldn't figure out how to solve. The ICBMs we have today are simply too big for the Shagohod to carry. But the military would not hear of it. They demanded a weapon that could launch a nuclear missile directly into the American homeland. That is when I came up with the idea for Phase 2.
But there's no way you could load an ICBM onto the Shagohod. So how'd you do it?
By accelerating the Shagohod itself.
Accelerating it?
In Phase 2, a rocket booster unit is attached to the frame of the Shagohod. The unit incorporates the same technology used in the Vostok rocket that sent Major Gagarin into space. Using this booster, the Shagohod can achieve a land speed of over 300 miles per hour.
That monster can go more than 300 miles per hour?
Yes. And from this state of accelerated motion, it launches a nuclear missile.
So, the Shagohod acts like the first stage of a rocket.
Yes, precisely. The range of the missile launched by the Shagohod thus increases from 2,500 miles to 6,000 miles.
6,000 miles? That's enough to strike anywhere in the United States.
Not only that, with the Shagohod, there's no need to construct giant silos like the ones used to house ICBMs. All you need is a runway about 3 miles in length, or its equivalent. And you can launch a thermonuclear strike against any location in the United States from anywhere in the Soviet Union. It cannot be detected by spy planes or satellites. It's a mobile fortress, capable of deploying in secret and launching its payload at any time.
A weapon from hell.
A completed prototype now sits in the hangar. At present, it is the only one of its kind. But Volgin is planning to mass-produce them based on that prototype.
And deploy them all over the Soviet Union.
Yes, and that's not the end of it. He's going to ship them to Eastern Europe, to Asia, to all the countries of the Eastern Bloc. Even worse, he intends to use the Shagohod as bait to foment armed uprisings among dictators, ethnic insurgents, and revolutionary groups throughout the Third World. His funds are nearly limitless. He could start mass production tomorrow if he wanted. The reason that tensions between East and West have settled into a Cold War is because each side fears the other's power. Deterrence. The idea of using threats to keep one's enemy in check is the perfect word to sum up this state of affairs. But the Shagohod goes far beyond the level of threat. It will render the concept of deterrence utterly meaningless. If such a weapon is unleashed on the world, it will not be long before all nations are engulfed in conflict. The Cold War will end, and the entire planet will be consumed by the fires of war. Volgin and the Shagohod will be at the center of it all. So you see, it's already too late.
No, it's not too late.
What do you mean?
We've still got a chance. All we have to do is destroy the prototype and the whole facility before they can mass produce it.
But
just tell me what I need to do to destroy this place.
All right. The liquid fuel used in the rocket engine is stored in a tank. If you can blow it up somehow... Some C3 ought to be enough to blow the entire hangar to smithereens.
C3? You mean that cutting-edge plastic explosive?
It could be molded into any shape. The bomb of the future.
Where can I get it?
There was some in the armory here, but it's gone now. It was stolen by a female spy who was here a minute ago.
Eva?
No, that's not her name. Her name is Tatiana. She made her way in here by becoming Volgin's lover.
I thought she was your lover.
Mine? Oh no, she is Volgin's lover. This is my lover.
Who are they?
My wife and daughter. They're in America.
Now I remember. Your family is in the custody of the CIA. How long has Tatiana been here?
Only a few weeks.
A few days before the Virtuous mission, then.
She said that Khrushchev sent her.
What did you just give her?
All of the experimental data for the Shagohod. Please, it is essential that you destroy the Shagohod.
I will, but first I've got to get you to safety.
No. I'm not going.
My mission is to rescue you.
Leave me.
Sokolov!
Khrushchev has abandoned me. I cannot return to my country. I would most certainly be sent to the gulags.
What about the US?
Yes, I once thought of that. My family's waiting for me there. But even if I fled to the United States, I would once again find myself creating weapons of mass murder. In the end, it doesn't matter where I go. I am still a weapons scientist. To be honest with you, I'm tired. Every day, I help create things that should never be used. Things that should never have existed in the first place. Every day, without sleep. Without a word of praise from others. And my creations do not even benefit mankind. They are merely the tools of politicians. All I wanted to do was build space rockets. But it was not to be. The space race between America and Russia became the prey of politicians. The space race and the arms race are one and the same. Missiles, rockets, what's the difference? Scientists are always being used. Please, watch over my family.
Major, what are you doing here? I've been waiting for you in my room. Who are you? Don't play dumb with me. If you think you can fool me, you're sorely mistaken. I know the Major better than anyone else. I come here looking for Tatiana, and what should I find? But a greasy freebooter.
This fairy disguise. It's gonna rub off on you. And then you'll lose sight of who you really are. Stay out of this.
I see why they call you the boss. What was that? Some kind of judo?
No, it's called CQC, a basic form of close quarters combat.
Splendid. I'll take it from here.
Are you going to kill him?
Of course. But first, I will make him pay for hurting Ivan.
Okay, that was really brutal and really painful. But it looks like Snake got captured, and it looks like they have taken my weapons now. But it's still not over. There's still more to this part. But that was painful and brutal. But it's still not over yet.
Tell me!
Stop it!
Who have you been talking to?
He doesn't know what you're talking about.
You'd better start talking.
Please, stop this!
Who is Khrushchev's lapdog?
How can you do this to him?
I know you gave the data to someone.
Never do
You!
that. You monster.
I guess he's dead. Now then, I hope you'll prove more entertaining than he was. But first, let's take a look at your body, shall we? What a beautiful body you have, like a newborn baby. But not for long. Well then, let's get started. What is your target? Is it the Shagohod? Or Sokolov? Or maybe it's the Legacy? Answer me! Who is helping you? Who let you in here? You're a tough one, but even you must have your limits. And I am a patient man. Here's where the fun really begins. My body carries an electric charge of 10 million volts. Let's see how you like this. Now answer me. How much does the CIA know? They're after my legacy, aren't they? Your real target is the Philosopher's Legacy, isn't it? Yes, yes. Let yourself go. That's what I want to see.
It's no use. He's not going to talk. He's been trained not to break. Trained by me.
Admit it! We're after the location of the Legacy! The secret fund established by the three great powers during the 2 world wars. That's what you're looking for, isn't it? $100 billion, divided up and hidden all over the world. And you're looking for a record of where all that money is hidden, right? No matter. The Philosopher's legacy is safely in my possession, in the underground vault of Grozni Grad. You'll never live. What's this? A transmitter? Who's responsible for this?
I am. I planted it on him to keep track of his movements.
Why?
So the Cobras could ambush him.
If they knew where he was gonna be, they wouldn't have gotten themselves slaughtered. It pains me to do this, boss, but under the circumstances, I'm afraid I must ask you to show me some proof that you and he were not in collusion.
You don't trust me, is that it?
Not that, but he is your apprentice.
What do you want me to do?
Let's see. Cut out his eyes. I don't like those blue eyes of his. There's nothing more important to a soldier than his eyes. You made him a soldier, and now you will unmake him. Yes, it'll make for a touching display. He's all yours. Do it! Ruin him, just as he did the Cobras. What is it, Tanya?
He's suffered enough.
Well, well. Why are you protecting him? That smell. Tatiana, you're the spy.
What are you talking about?
I know that smell.
Stop it!
Taking a fancy to her, eh, Ocelot?
No, I have no interest in this woman. I want to test her. I'll let this be the judge.
Do as you like.
Here we go.
There, satisfied now?
Well, that was refreshing. Come, we're going to my room.
So you survived the Colonel's torture, eh? Watching this has made me realize something. It's really not that bad. It's the ultimate form of expression. You got lucky this time, Tatiana.
Run!
I've prepared an escape route for us. Go out and head west. Pass underneath the connecting passageway and go north. You'll find an open manhole there.
You're...
Quiet! Go through the manhole down into the sewers. The door at the north end of the sewers is unlocked. You can use it to get outside the fortress. I've got your equipment. We'll meet up later.
Eva.
But I can't get too close to your cell. You'll have to figure a way out of there yourself. I'll be in touch.
I'm pretty sure you guys enjoyed watching, or maybe not, but Jesus Christ. Yep. Ocelot shot him in the eye. No one can survive that. But looks like he did. But now, looks like Snake only has one eye left. And they took the rest of my gear, of course, so obviously I don't have my guns. But man, Vulcan really beat him up. But it doesn't matter. Snake is still tough. He can take anything. But man, he really got beat up real badly. He's gonna be okay though. Oh, don't worry. He's gonna get his eye patch eventually. Vulcan, not Vulcan. It's Vulcan, that man who used electricity. That guy. The other one who was using the revolver, Ocelot. Okay, seriously, where's that beeping coming from? Oh. There we go, that's better. Well, maybe if you've been paying attention to those streams I've been doing recently, you will have figured it out, but you missed a lot, man. If you really want more answers, start watching the streams more often. Yep, they took my equipment. Totally understandable. But, like I said, if you want answers, you gotta start watching them.
Time to eat. Hey. What's going on here?
Oh yes. Not somewhere at the beginning, but you have to watch the cutscenes and everything. You don't have to watch everything. You can just skip to the cutscenes and you'll find out eventually.
Knock it off! Hey.
Snake?
Major,
You're all right.
I wouldn't say all right, but at least I'm alive.
That's good enough.
But they took all my weapons and equipment from me.
Well, you've still got your radio and medical items with you.
Yeah.
I wonder why that is.
Perhaps Volgin's not finished with you just yet.
Yeah, well, I'm not finished with him yet either.
Snake, you've got to escape from that cell somehow. There must be a way. Use your head. The boss gave you a gun?
Yeah, a single-action army.
For what?
I'm not sure.
Anyway, why don't you use that gun to shoot?
I can't.
Why not?
No bullets.
I see. Well, you'll be able to get some once you're outside. First, you've got to escape from that cell. There must be a way. Don't give up.
Major, I'm sorry. Sokolov, I couldn't...
Don't say it. You weren't able to rescue him, but that doesn't mean your mission has failed yet. Eva said they've completed Phase 2. There is no time left. You must destroy the Shagohod at all costs. That will be our final tribute to him.
Right. Major, I dug out the bullet the boss shot into me.
Yes?
There was a fake death pill inside.
A fake death pill?
Yeah. What does it mean?
I haven't a clue. But if it's the work of the boss, then it probably means something. Snake, you say you've discovered a transmitter?
Yeah. It was buried in a wound. I think Ocelot did it. He must be expecting me to get out of here.
Then you mustn't disappoint him.
All right.
Snake, you've got to escape from that cell somehow. There must be a way. Use your head.
Snake, your right eye. The cornea and the lens are severely damaged and the eyeball is ruptured. So
I can't heal it, even in the survival viewer.
I'm afraid not. I'm sorry, Snake. I wish there was something I could do.
Don't worry about it. I can still fight.
I don't doubt you. But don't do anything crazy, okay? From here on, it's going to be difficult to see out of your right eye. Attacking in first-person view will feel a little different from before. Be careful. You need to build up your stamina before trying to escape. Without your stamina, you won't have the strength to punch and kick. Be sure to eat whatever food the guard brings you. Take a look around the cell. You might be able to find some edible plants or animals. In any case, you've got to eat something to restore your stamina. That's an order. Sleep is another good way to replenish your life and stamina. Save the game and take a break. When you load the game from your save data the next time, you'll recover strength based on how long you've rested. You need to...
Snake, the door of the cell is set up to open when it receives a radio signal on a certain frequency. If you only knew the frequency, you could use your radio to open the door.
Snake, I wanted to ask you something.
What?
In the torture room? Why did you protect me when Ocelot was about to fire?
Because I knew that the chamber wasn't empty, and you'd be dead if he pulled the trigger.
But your eye...
I was tied up, and it happened so fast. It was the best I could do. I feel a little strange, but it won't interfere with the mission.
What about me?
Huh?
Did you only save me because I was important for completing your mission?
What other reason would there be?
And when the mission is over?
Right now, it's just the mission.
The mission you used to love?
That's not what I mean.
I'm trying to dig up as much as I can on that cell. Just sit tight.
Chow time! Hey!
Hey, this worked.
What's going on here? Knock it off! Hey!
Well, this is boring. Well, this is boring. I can't do anything but just wait.
Oh, my stomach! Oh, I can't hold it anymore! Hold on! It's coming out! Here it comes! Still going. Wow! I didn't think that was possible. That's a record. Ugh. Will this even flush? Oh, geez.
Snake, I've got some good news.
What is it?
Volgin isn't planning to kill you. At least not for the time being.
Why?
I think he wants to make you suffer some more.
Well, that's a relief.
Yeah. This means you'll have more of an opportunity to escape.
I was being sarcastic.
Anyway, Volgan has given orders that you're to be kept alive.
So the guard will bring me food and medical supplies, huh?
Exactly. If anything happens to you, he'll be executed by Volgan. Well, this could be useful. Snake, there's gotta be a way out of there. Don't give up!
Hey, eat up! Oh, no! Don't tell me he got out of here! You best behave yourself.
Yeah, something tells me I'm gonna have to wait until I contact Eva, because for the meantime, I'm gonna be trapped in a cell for I don't know how long until I figure out how to get out of here.
Got some goodies for you. Huh? What? You don't want this? Ugh! Oh, this is rotten! Oh, oh, my stomach! Oh, 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 I can't hold it anymore! Hold on!
That guard is under orders from Volgan to keep you alive. If anything happens to you, Volgan will have him executed, so he'll be keeping a close eye on your condition. If you pretend to be sick or something, I'll bet he'd come rushing over to your side.
Pretending to be sick?
Yeah, there's lots of ways. Think about it. I'm trying to dig up as much as I can on that cell. Just sit tight. That guard is under... I'm trying to...
dig in. You're just wasting your energy.
That guard is under... I'm trying to dig up his...
Paramedic.
Hmm?
How do I make myself throw up?
Huh?
I need to throw up.
What do you need to throw up?
Anything's fine, I just need to vomit.
What in the...
Eva said I might be able to get the guard to open the door if I pretend to be sick.
Oh.
What did you think it was?
Nothing. Hey.
Huh?
I think letting the guards see you throw up is a good idea. You can eat something poisonous to give yourself food poisoning. That'll make you throw up after a while. Or you can use the survival viewer to make yourself dizzy. In the survival viewer, press the viewer button to enter viewer mode. Then use the right stick to spin your body around. Do that long enough and you'll start to get dizzy. When you're dizzy enough, you'll throw up the moment you exit the survival viewer. Try it out.
Even if I do that, I will still have no weapons and nothing. I can only knock him out, but I'm gonna need something before I escape. Plus, I still need to eat more food. So, all I can do is just wait until this guy brings me more food, and once I have enough, then I'll escape.
Time to eat.
Snake, I found some info on the guard. That guard is notorious for being hungry all the time. He's even been caught and flogged for sneaking into the mess hall at night and eating scraps. Maybe you could win him over by sharing your food. Oh, and I heard that he's particularly sympathetic to American prisoners for some reason.
Why?
Not really sure.
Huh? Hey, thanks. Well, it's your loss. Huh? What's all that noise? What are you doing?
Thanks, man. Hey, you're not such a bad guy after all. I guess not all Americans are dogs.
You mean it?
Yeah. You know, before the war started, I used to live in America. I even had a wife and a kid.
You must be pretty lonely.
Yeah, I am pretty lonely. Really lonely.
What's your kid's name?
Johnny.
Johnny. Nice ring to it.
Really? You like it? Well, if you say so, I'll believe you. Actually, my name is Johnny too. All the firstborn sons in my family are called Johnny. My dad's a Johnny, and my son's son will probably be a Johnny too.
The whole clan of Johnnies.
Why do we have a Cold War anyway? Our two countries used to be such good friends.
Yeah, I hear ya.
I just want to see my family again.
Must be rough.
Yeah. Not as rough as you have it, though. Here. I filched them from your equipment when the Colonel wasn't looking. It's the least I can do. Well?
Don't suppose you could let me out of here?
Huh? I can't do that. Hey, don't you go getting any funny ideas. If you try to escape, I'll have to shoot you. I've said too much. I gotta go.
Well, that didn't work. But he did give me something. What was it? Aha! Oh my god, he's such a fool. He thinks, oh my god, he made a mistake. He thinks these are cigarettes, but what they really are, it's cigarettes spray. In other words, these are cigarettes disguised as a gun, and what they shoot is sleeping gas. What a fool. Now at least I have something to knock him out, but still, I still gotta wait until he gives me more food, and then when the time comes, then I'll escape. But I still need to know the combination to this. Wait a minute, that numbers 144.75. That has to be the combination to get out here, or codec. Yeah, this must be the code to get out, but I should probably not do that until he gives me more food, and when I knock him out, I should probably take any equipment he has on him. That should do nicely.
wasting your energy.
You know what? Forget it. I think I haven't. I think these two rats will do, even though. Uh, now it's time to escape.
Snake, the door to that cell is the kind that opens in response to a specific radio frequency.
A specific radio frequency?
Right. You should be able to open it by using your radio to send a signal on the key frequency.
Sounds good. Do you know the frequency?
I'll try and find out. Give me a minute.
It's obviously 144.75 because I saw those combinations. The first one was when the boss shot, when I saw that ghost, the sorrow, pointing those numbers, and when that guy was showing that photo and the numbers were upside down. So that has to be the combination. Well, the codec frequency. But I gotta make sure until this guy disappears. But there won't be need to for that.
What? You don't want this?
The door of the cell seems to open in response to a specific radio frequency. Perhaps you've seen or heard it somewhere already. Come on, I know you've seen it. I remember it.
What was it then? You can't remember either, can you?
No, I remember it. It just slipped my mind temporarily.
Eva, did you find out the frequency I need to open the door?
Sorry, Snake. I tried everything I could, but the security is just too tight.
Great.
Ugh! Oh, this is rotten! Oh, my stomach! Oh, I can't hold it anymore!
Did you manage to escape?
Yeah, I'm out.
Be careful. In your present state, you're practically naked. You don't have a single decent weapon, and you'll never survive in a battle. Take some time and pull yourself together. Eva says she's recovered your equipment, so rendezvous with her as soon as possible to get your gear back. Use the escape route Eva set up for you. Go down into the sewers through the manhole in the northwest section of Grozni Grad. Start out by exiting the holding cells and heading northwest.
It's coming out! Someone's still in here. Here it comes! Still going. Wow. I didn't think that was possible. That's a record. Ugh. Will this even flush? Oh, jeez.
Well, unfortunately, they didn't have any ammo, but looks like it's gonna have to do for now. But at least I got some weapon.
Snake, you're really gonna feel the cold with no clothes on.
The Major's right. You'll burn stamina a lot faster when you're naked. Be sure to eat regularly. Snake, do you have any clothes?
Not yet.
So you're still naked?
Yeah?
When you don't have any clothes on, your body loses heat quickly. That makes you burn stamina a lot faster. Make sure you keep eating. It doesn't need to be clothes. Anything you have that can cover you up should help you conserve stamina.
Okay, first of all, I don't know why they keep saying that. He's shirtless. He's wearing pants. Ugh. Every single time when they say that word, it's just, ugh, I don't even want to think about it. He's just shirtless. He doesn't have a shirt on. Ugh.
There's nothing here. Huh? Oh!
What's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong?
Who's that?
Well, at least I have something to protect myself. Now I got two guns.
Snake, you're already in the sewers?
Eva. Yeah, I just got down here. I'm coming to meet you now. The door at the north end is open, right?
Snake?
Let me guess. There's a problem.
Yeah.
What is it this time?
The Colonel found out you escaped.
He did, huh? I figured as much.
Yeah, and now all of Grozni Grad is on red alert.
Just my luck. But once I'm out of the fortress...
You can't get out.
I can't?
When the fortress went on red alert, they sealed off the sewers.
You've got to be kidding me.
I'm serious. And that means the escape route I laid out is
sealed off, too.
Right. And they just sent a unit out looking for you.
Down here?
Uh-huh. They'll be there any minute now. You've got to get out quick.
But isn't the exit sealed off?
You should be able to get out by heading straight north. Book it, Snake. If they find you, you're dead.
Major, Eva's escape route is...
I heard. For now, you've got no choice but to do as Eva says and head north. Enemy search parties are already headed your way. Don't just stand there, run! For now, you've got no choice but to do as Eva says.
When you're using the assault rifle, pressing the weapon... Snake, what do you have in your hand?
A fork. Why?
A fork? What'd you do with your knife? It ain't dinner time yet.
Sigint, you have to think bigger than that. A fork's good for more than just eating dinner.
Oh yeah? Like what?
It's a weapon.
A weapon?
Yeah, I can use it with the weapon button the same way I use the survival knife. Of course, it's not going to be much use for CQC. This mission is all about procuring on site. I have to use whatever limited equipment I can find, any way I can to achieve my objective. So I have to make the most out of every item by adapting them to different situations. Take this fork, for instance. At first glance, it looks useless, but it can be an effective weapon if used the right way. You have to learn to think flexibly and see all the different possibilities.
Think flexibly, huh? Thanks for the advice, man.
No problem. And the best part is, if I use this to spear a snack, I can eat it right there without having to put it in my backpack first.
I knew it. You are using it to eat. You say you're using a single-action army. The single-action army was first manufactured in 1873. It's been in production ever since then, except for a short hiatus. People started calling it the single-action army after the army adopted it as their official sidearm in 1875. It's also sometimes called the Peacemaker, owing to the fact that a lot of sheriffs used it to keep law and order in the Old West. There are a lot of different models. The one you've got is probably the black powder model. The single-action army uses 45 long Colt rounds. It's powerful enough to fire a 255-grain bullet at an initial velocity of 800 feet per second. The muzzle energy is almost 10% higher than the 45 ACP bullets the M1911A1 uses. You want stopping power? You got it. The only thing is, it takes a while to reload. This is a gun with history. You can do all sorts of tricks with it. Why don't you practice with it for a while? Go into first-person view and use the right stick. I see you got yourself an M63. The M63 is an American-made system weapon.
Yeah, I've heard of it before, but...
But you never got your hands on one. Doesn't surprise me. It's brand new. They only developed it last year. I'm thinking they probably captured some in Southeast Asia and sent them back for research. The term system weapon refers to a design where most of the parts are interchangeable, allowing you to create a lot of different variations from a single original model. Using a set of basic components as the core, you can mix and match parts to create any number of different weapons. It's like a convertible rifle. By switching barrels and magazines around, you can make everything from an assault rifle and a carbine to a light machine gun and even a belt-feeding medium machine gun. Not only does this save the trouble of having to organize a bunch of different weapons on different lines, but it also has the added benefit of cutting down on the amount of training needed for each soldier. Most of the parts are made by presswork and lost wax casting, so they can be manufactured in countries that lack a developed technological base.
Nice touch.
The variation you've got there is the belt-fed light machine gun. It was originally designed for use in squad support missions.
It's a lot lighter than the M60.
Yeah, you won't find a lighter weight light machine gun than that. It ought to be pretty easy to handle in the jungle. Make good use of it. Looks like you've got some TNT. TNT is short for trinitrotoluene, a pale yellow crystalline compound made from a trinitrified mix of nitric acid and sulfuric acid. It's used throughout the world as a military explosive. It has a low sensitivity and is chemically stable, making it easy to handle. It's also got a low melting point and can easily be shaped by boiling or steaming it. But because the sensitivity is so low, you need a booster to actually get it to explode.
No problem. It came with its own remote control detonator.
Good. Then all you have to do is press the weapon button to place the TNT, and then press the CQC button to set it off. The map screen in the survival viewer will display the locations where you've planted TNT. Take warning though, the radio signal for the detonator is pretty weak. Don't forget that pressing the CQC button will only set off TNT that's planted in the same area. So, you found yourself a cigarette-shaped narcosis gun. The cigarette-shaped narcosis gun is just what the name says, a sleeping gas gun shaped like a cigarette. It must be a test model that Grannon's lab is working on for KGB spies. Equip it and press the weapon button to fire sleeping gas. It's got a short range, but any enemy that gets hit by the gas will be knocked out cold.
want some more.
I've been waiting for this. Nobody interfere. This is where it ends. Snake! Don't die on me yet.
Are you one of the Cobras?
Sad. So sad. A host of sorrows. And you Like you, I too am filled with sadness. This world is one of sadness. Battle brings death. Death brings sorrow. The living may not hear them. Their voices may fall upon deaf ears. But make no mistake. The dead are not silent. Now you will know the sorrow of those whose lives you have ended.
Snake, respond. Snake! Snake! Snake, you all right? Snake! Snake! What's going on? Snake! Snake! Snake!
Snake, answer me! Snake! Snake! Snake, you have to get up! Snake! Snake! Snake, are you okay? Snake? Oh my god. Snake!
Snake! What the hell happened? Snake! Snake! Snake, don't quit on me now. Snake! 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 Come on, say something. Snake! Snake! Snake!
No, this isn't happening. Snake! Snake! By the way, Snake, do you have a calorie mate?
Yeah.
Is it any good?
Yeah.
Oh.
You want it?
What?
Do you want the calorie mate?
What are you saying?
You want it, don't you?
I didn't say that.
So you don't want it then?
No. But if you were going to give it to me as a token of thanks for me helping you out, then of course I wouldn't refuse it.
Are you on a diet?
What did you say?
Calorie mate is supposed to be really good for losing weight.
Are you saying I'm fat?
No.
I'm not on a diet, and I don't need one. I just wanted to try the taste.
Oh, sorry.
Be careful with what you say.
Yeah, sorry.
So, is it true?
Is what true?
That it's good for losing weight.
Yeah. Calorie Mate provides a nutritionally balanced source of energy, and it makes counting calories easy. That's what's supposed to make it good for dieting.
Oh, I see.
I heard that all of the geisha in Japan use it.
Geisha?
Yeah.
I've never heard about that.
Really?
Yes. I'm sure there are some geisha out there using Calorie Mate for diets, but I doubt all of them are using it.
Guess not.
Snake! What's wrong? Snake! Snake! No, this isn't happening. Snake! Snake! No. Snake, don't do this to me. Snake!
of the warrior will always be with you. Don't be sad. We'll meet again someday.
Snake, are you all right? That was a close call.
What the hell happened to me?
You were halfway drowned at the bottom of the river. Almost crossed over to the other side.
Other side? So that really was.
Something on your mind, Snake?
Major, was there a man in the Cobra unit called the Sorrow?
Yes, I've heard of him. He was an uncanny soldier who fought alongside the boss.
What kind of man was he?
The Sorrow was a man with, well, special powers. He had ESP, which was the subject of extensive research in the Soviet Union at the time. He was especially gifted as a medium.
A medium?
Someone who can communicate with the spirit world and evoke the spirits of the dead. In other words, he could talk to ghosts. They say he could find out what was going on in a battle by talking to dead soldiers.
What about him and the boss? What was the story between them?
I don't know the details. Why don't we ask Sigurd?
Yo, I finished checking up on this Sorrow guy a while ago. Thought you guys already knew, though.
Knew what?
That he's dead. He's been dead for 2 years now.
Died 2 years ago?
At Yarsk. You know, those cliffs you were at. And the boss is the one who did him in.
The boss?
Yep. 2 years ago, the boss was sent by the CIA on a secret mission to Yarsk. That's when she met the Sorrow, who'd gone back to the Soviet Union after the Cobras broke up at the end of the war. Except this time they were enemies.
And then what?
The boss killed the Sorrow herself and accomplished her mission. At least, that's what the records say.
So, he was never there in the first place. He just couldn't let go of the boss.
You okay, Snake?
Yeah, I'm fine. It looks like it's not time for me to die yet.
I sure hope not. Otherwise, the whole mission is shot. We're counting on you, pal.
Roger that. Eva?
Snake, you didn't call. I was worried. Are you all right?
Yeah, I took a pretty freaky detour.
What are you talking about?
Nothing. Forget it. Let's just say I'm back.
Good. But how did you escape from the sewers?
I jumped into the river.
From all the way up there? You're out of control.
Yeah, I got carried away by the current and almost drowned.
Great. That's perfect.
What do you mean that's perfect?
I mean, if you ended up in the river, then I know a good spot nearby. Let's meet up there.
Where is it?
Keep going upstream until you get to a waterfall.
A waterfall, huh?
Right. Behind that waterfall, there's a cave. We'll meet in there.
The cave behind the waterfall upstream. Got it.
See you there.
The waterfall where Eva said she'd meet you is up ahead to the north. Head that direction. The water... Snake? Snake!
What? Oh, Major, what do you want?
What happened? You've been acting strangely ever since you were washed down the river.
I'm fine.
I disagree.
Really?
Yes. Did something happen to you in that river?
No.
Don't lie, Snake. I'm trying to help you.
All right. But you might not believe me when I tell you.
I'll believe it. I trust you.
Okay, then. When I was in that river...
Yes?
I saw... the other side.
The other side?
Yeah.
And by the other side, you mean...
Well, the world of the dead, I guess.
Oh.
And the sorrow was there. He was sad. No, more than that. He said I was part of his sorrow.
I see. Snake, would you excuse me for a moment?
Huh? Sure.
Paramedic, what in the hell is wrong with Snake?
Beats me. Maybe he got a nasty bump on the head.
You really think that's all?
What are you implying?
Major.
I mean, he's always been a little bit... different. I thought maybe...
Good point. I was just thinking that myself.
Major!
What is it, Snake?
I can hear you.
Well, in any case, I'm glad you're all right.
Yeah, me too. It's good to see you're back to, normal.
When you fire continuously with a gun like the assault rifle, the recoil will cause your shots to
That area is known as Grozni. It means the tranquil mountain ridge in Russian. Like the name says, it's the most beautiful riverbank in the region. Nice to meet you, Snake. I'm Tatiana. Here's your equipment.
Eva, you could use a towel.
So could you.
Alright, guys, well, I'm gonna stop it right here. That was a long journey without my guns. But now at least I have them back now. And as for Snake, he lost his right eye, but looks he can still fight. But fortunately, with Volgin, the shack. Fortunately, now that everything is going pretty much okay, looks like Snake has his gun back and the rest of his weapons. But the Shagohod and Volgin, along with the boss, and I don't know about Ocelot though, but fortunately Sokolov is gone, dead. But this is still not over. With the Shagohod still in place, it has to be destroyed before it's too late. But anyways, until we do that, until then, don't forget to like and subscribe. So peace out, stay safe, and I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Peace.